In this video, we're going to talk about negative exponents and a few other fancy exponents. Let's start off by reviewing what just an exponent is. An exponent tells you how many times you're going to multiply a thing together. Don't freak out about what that means. Let's say I have 2 to the third. That means I'm going to do 2 times itself 3 times, or 2 times 2 times 2. If I have 3 squared, that equals 3 times 3, because I'm doing 3 times itself 2 times. I could have, say, 7 to the 5. That just means 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. And if you wanted to get an actual number, you could multiply it out, and if you just want to leave it like that, you can. The easiest of all exponents is obviously 1. 3 to the 1, that just means 3 times itself like 1 time, which just means 3. But sometimes things get a little bit weird. Sometimes things can get a little bit weird with exponents. So we're going to start off by figuring out what happens if you have a 0 exponent. For example, let's say I have this. Let's say I have 3 to the 0. What does that mean? 3 times itself 0 times? I don't even know what to say about that. That doesn't make any sense. So we're going to actually observe a pattern and see if we can make any sense out of it. I'm going to start with 3 to the third. 3 to the third, that's 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 times 3 times 3 equals 3 to the, equals 27. I can have 3 squared, that equals 3 times 3, or 9. I can have 3 to the 1, that's the easiest, that's just 3, and that equals 3. Okay. And 3 to the 0, we can see it's along the same pattern. We're going 3, 2, 1, 0, but let's see if we can figure out what that is. I'm going to ask this, how do we get from the 27 to the 9? How do you get from 27 to 9? The simplest way is you divide by 3. So 27 divided by 3 is 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And to take the next step, we're going to divide again by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 to the 0 is 1. Anything to the 0, for that matter, is 1. 57 to the 0 is 1. A billion to the 0 is 1. Now let's take it another step. We went all the way down to 0. Now we're going to go lower. We're going to go 3 to the negative 1. We can actually do the same thing. I'm just going to divide by 3 again. 1 divided by 3, that's just 1 over 3, or 1/3. 3 to the negative 2, that's just divide 1/3 by 3, cut into another 3 pieces, I get 1/9. And 3 to the negative 3, that is just going to be 1 over 27. Cool pattern for you guys to notice. 3 to the 3 is 27. 3 to the negative 3 is 1 over 27. 3 squared is 9. 3 to the negative 2 is 1/9. 3 to the 1 is 3, and 3 to the negative 1 is 1 over 3. Notice there are no negative numbers involved anywhere. Exponents will never give you a negative number. A positive number raised to any exponent at all. If you have a start out with a positive number and you bring it to any exponent, a negative, a fraction, a decimal, it doesn't matter, it will never give you a negative number. It will always give you a positive number, no matter what. So now you've had some exposure to exponents that are 0 exponents, as well as negative exponents. You'll see this a lot on any advanced test, GRE, GMAT, whatever it is that you're taking. This skill is going to come up a lot, and now you know how to use it.